Hi, I'm Sufana, and this is Eat Off Art Wonderful Soul Session Appetizer, where we give you just a little bite before Thursday's performance. And I'm sitting here with Curtis Lovell. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. So good to have you here. We want to thank you for sitting down with us.
Oh, my pleasure.
We can't wait to get into this.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Growing up, you grew up in a very highly creative household.
Yes, some would say that.
Yes. And so, who would you say was very influential in getting you into acting and also being a musician?
Well, definitely acting would be my mom. Mm-hmm. She would say to people, I was raised on stage. My mother was, almost 30 years deep into Ujima when I showed up. Mm-hmm. So, all of that routine and understanding and discipline was there. And she just folded me in. By then, Amilcar was on stage. My brother was also on stage, but was full-time also working as our TD, our technical designer, doing our lights and our sound. So really it was, a family business. I tell people all the time that some folks have a pizzeria in their family, and mine had a theater company, but music, I would say, was the whole family. It was a contribution of everyone. Amilcar was in a rap group when I was coming up, the Insomniacs. So I was with them all the time. He would lie to venues and tell them that I was his music production coordinator or something. He'd give me some records to carry so I could get into the clubs with him and listen to what him and the boys were doing. So definitely had a big understanding of hip hop. My mother is born in the 50s, so I had everything from that time up. She loved Sam Cooke. She loved Patsy Cline. She loved Sly and the Family Stone and all of that kind of music. My grandma too, even though she didn't live with us, we saw her a lot, and my grandma was born in the 30s. So I got I got the understanding of that all the way up through mom. And my father loves all of that, but listens a lot to more like grunge, heavy metal music. My dad listens to like Disturbed and Nine Inch Nails and System of a Down and all those kind of things. So a huge spectrum of music and sound because of all of the variety.
So you have a very eclectic taste in music, which makes
I think
it very
so.
special,
Thank you.
because you can play anywhere.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you will touch everybody. So I know people don't like doing this, but if somebody said you have to choose, whether being an actor or a musician,
sure,
which one would you choose?
I would choose musician 100%. I guess maybe I'm good at it, but I consider acting to be a thing that I was in the means to an end of learning discipline, of honing my craft, and also being in community. Like I said, it was everything we did. So, but if I had to choose, I would choose music for sure.
Yeah. And so music is something that oftentimes we use when we're trying to get some feelings out, trying to express ourselves. Is that something that you utilize music for?
Definitely. It's definitely that. Also, I like it. I'm on the spectrum somewhere. I have undiagnosed, but I'm on the spectrum somewhere. And sometimes it's just nice to be able to create sound for the sake of creating it. I'm always making sound in my mind. So it doesn't have to necessarily be connected to needing to release. Sometimes it's just nice to make it. And the pleasure of making music the way I make it is that as long as I've got an amp, I can do it anywhere.
Yeah. So you're part of the curated session that is called Unlooped Beyond the Veil. Now, sometimes we have a very favorite song that we like to loop.
Sure.
What is your favorite song that you like to loop and you never get sick of it?
I would probably say that Swing Low is my favorite to loop. It's how I start every set, no matter where I am, what I'm doing, because it brings me into the room with everyone there, but it also helps me bring my ancestors in the room because I don't do the work without them. I consider myself first and foremost a vessel. So I'm just a conduit for the thing that they're trying to tell you. So that feels like a proper way to start what ultimately to me is ritual.
Yeah. So if you had to create a musical from scratch, write it, do all the things, the music and all of that.
Sure, okay.
how would you cast it? Like, who would you cast it with, whether they are our ancestors now or living?
Oh man, that's a good question. I probably would cast my mother for sure. My mother was a beautiful singer. People don't know that about her. She was a gorgeous singer. A lot of what I hear in my voice is my mother's. So definitely her. I would probably cast my brother Amilcar because of his understanding for music and sound and percussion. My late brother Tupelo I would cast because he was a gorgeous drummer, like his hands to God's ears. I would cast Drea Denor and all of her progeny because of their ability for sound, and just I love making noise with them. My friends Dashari Egru and Genevieve Egru, who I graduated with, who I'm still friends with, they now own Pepper. Shout out to them. Incredible musicians, and definitely for the same reason. And Cordell Hopkins, who is a beautiful R&B artist. And is all the time honing his craft. I would definitely ask him too. I think like those are the people that immediately come to mind. I feel like I'm missing folks. I would cast everybody I know, honestly, because everybody I know is like musically inclined, and I would want all of what they got to be at the table, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So you normally wrap this up with what a person's mantra is. What do you live by every day?
I probably live by love and justice because those are the words that my mother left with us before she left the planet. I think also too, I live with the energy of water and just trying all the time to emulate water. The thing that is, it always finds a way. It is always flourishing. It is always abundant. It is always for the nourishment of whoever it is giving itself over to. And I try to consider myself a servant in that way, without it meaning my lack of abundance, being abundant for the people around me.
Well, thank you, Curtis.
Thank you.
This is Curtis Lovell performing this Thursday at the Eat Off Our Wonderful Soul Session. This Thursday here at Studio 441 from 5:30 to 7.